unfortunately, we're all gonna have to endure the school fucking outside my house blaring bloody pop music and whatever on their microphones. Yeah, it's for the kids and all that during their break time, but for God's sake, there's people living near you that, don't like that music and don't want to hear it. Likewise, I'm sure a few you people won't want to hear it either. Well, I guess those fucking music songs get like millions and zillions of views, so maybe you'll be like, oh yeah, I like the song in the background. But for me, I hate it. I hate all those songs that they're playing. I honestly think, sometimes people have to seriously just not fucking play music on speakers or on, shit like that, because, like, it's kind of... I don't want to say this because it sounds fucking cringy, but disrespectful to the people who don't want to hear those songs, like, because it might put them in a fucking bad mood or whatever. But anyways, I just wanted to make that disclaimer before I even begin to show you what I'm about to show you, because I'm not the one who's playing that shit in the background or whatever. I don't even know if you can hear it now because my voice is so loud. What is this anyways? Is this a video about music and speakers, or is this a video about something really peculiar? Okay, so from time to time during our collecting periods, we go through we find things that are just really unusual, and I collect PlayStation 1 games, so usually once every year or once every 2 years I find something that's really weird and, deserves just a kind of status or a video or just, to show other people. And that's that's what gonna happen to me the other week. Was I went on eBay and I saw this and I had to buy it. And you're like, no, Joe, for God's sake, this is just fucking a stupid meat-ass game. Factory sealed. Nothing special about that. Oh, now you're changing your mind. Now you're changing your mind because... What's this about? Is this a reseal? No, it's not, because it's got the PlayStation logo going across it. How can it be a reseal? Here we have other PS1 games to compare it with. As you can see, it's the same deal, dude. Same deal. Sealed. Factory sealed. It doesn't look fake one bit. How could you reseal a PlayStation 1 game and then put the PlayStation seal going across it? I mean, I'll even show you the sides, if it helps to show you the... I don't know where it's the other side. Yeah, the opening. The opening is legit. It's all real. So, what we're dealing with here is a very weird factory fault on a PlayStation 1 game. Another one, and I don't know how they would have made this mistake. How could they miss the inlay going into the back slot of the case when they were putting this, when the machines were putting this game together in the factories? How could you miss the damn back inlay? Imagine like just buying this game in the shop, queuing up to just get it, and then like, what's this game about? And you look at the back and there's nothing there. So all you've really got is just the front cover to work with. And as well as that, it's like the most weirdest front cover and game ever. This, in my opinion, is one of the weirdest PlayStation 1 games ever. I mean, Nice Cats. It stands out when you've got all the stacks of PS1 games in your collection together. It's like you're looking at the titles. You got GTA, you got Fighting Force, Scouting Warriors, and Nice Cats. Nice Cats. So, I guess in that way it does make this kind of a special, peculiar, weird item in my collection to own, because on one hand, it's missing the back inlay whilst being factory sealed, but on the other hand, it is the most weirdest PlayStation 1 game to own. So like, it kind of, like, maybe it doesn't even deserve to have the, maybe it was like deliberately, there was no back inlay put in the case, because like, I mean, it just stands out so much when you're looking through the sides of the games. I mean, like here, for example, let me just, like Pinobi, Dragon Tales, NBA, and then you've just got like Nice Cats. Maybe they were trying to just not have the back inlay to go in it, because it just, you know, probably could have turned people off or something. I don't know, or maybe the opposite. So yeah, I just felt like making a video on this. It's weird, it's quirky, and I don't know, maybe some people out there might have an explanation as to how this could have happened on a PS1 game. I mean, it is Midas after all, the cheap, low budget side of PlayStation PAL collecting, so obviously some mistakes are going to be made here and there, and you know, like, they were pretty lazy when it came to development and, you know, really making their games. So this is definitely one of the weird items now that I own in my collection, and I couldn't miss it when I saw it on eBay. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not. If this was by like a Phoenix game or something, if Phoenix games kind of missed the back end, like, the value for this would go flying up. You know, imagine having a Cindy's Fashion World with this problem going on. I mean, it would be, you know, that would be your retirement. But I just felt like making a video on this. It's really weird. You know, and of course, if I do ever come across anything else weird in my journeys for collecting old video games and PS1 games, I will for sure make a video on it. So yeah, take it easy.